Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Now Pursuit. Me and Genesis, we're going to be telling you about a campground that we were staying at, and it is
Soledad Canyon RV Resort and Campground. And this is our third stay here. That's how much we actually like it.
and it's actually located in Acton, California, which is 15 minutes away from Palmdale, and probably about maybe like 15 or 20 minutes away from
Santa Clarita.
Santa Clarita.
Yeah. And if you know, probably Pasadena and Burbank, those cities are pretty popular. It's about an hour up mountain behind those cities. So hopefully this campground review helps if you are looking to stay in that area and looking to stay at this campground. So I hope you enjoy.
I would have to say that the best thing that I like about the campground is the playground. The playground is a very nice size playground, and it's a depending on where you stay, it's a little out there. If you go there during the summertime, it'll be great for you to go to the playground and then go to the pool, and it's a huge pool. It's actually the biggest pool recreational wise in the West Coast.
And that playground actually is one of, I think, three.
Of three, but
It's the biggest and it's the newest
yeah.
playground. So.
Yeah, the other ones, they're more like when you go to like a park and you see, the big kids playground, then you see the toddler playground.
Right.
That's what the other playgrounds are
That's
like.
a
They're
good
like
way to put
toddler playgrounds.
Yeah. So the amenities here are amazing.
Yes.
In the fact that the playground, it takes a walk to get there. So.
And they're getting better.
Yes, they're upgrading everything. They sure are. They just upgraded the basketball court.
Basketball court just got finished, fresh paint. It has a full court, and then on the ends of the full courts, there's half courts. So there's 4 rims in total. Oh, they just got finished with the tennis courts. So it has 3 full court tennis courts, brand new, just opened.
I didn't see them. Angelo did.
And there's also another basketball court that has all of the pavement all broken up and taken out, so they're going to be putting up another one there. And
then too, they have a miniature golf area, which gets to also, I think they're probably upgrading that too, because during this stay we actually saw that they're resetting all the trees.
Yeah.
And so they're just upgrading everything. Which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
And they do have 2 rec rooms, and it's a great campground to walk through because it's massive.
It's a big campground.
Yeah.
Big campground.
Yeah. And
Definitely a couple miles walk.
And choosing sites. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different areas that you can choose from when you're picking a site. We've stayed in the section A, the section Q, and the section N now.
Yeah.
So there's 3 different ones we stayed in. There's also section K, I think, and then section B. I think those are the other ones, but we didn't stay in those. Yeah. So also A and N, in our experience, is all buddy sites. Well, at least in the center parts of it. And then Q, they weren't. So just be ready for that. I don't know. I know that it took us a little bit to finally actually do buddy sites, which I didn't even know what that was. Buddy sites is door to door to your neighbor.
Yeah.
So you're not all in one like this. You're like this, and your doors are to each other. So it's helped when we had friends, who also full time, and we did a buddy site together. But just a heads up, just for just so you know, you might meet some new neighbors based on, because you guys have your front door to each other.
Yeah. So section N is where you're going to get some cell service. More cell service depending on where you stay. We stayed in the middle, and we were getting pretty good cell service. 3 bars, sometimes 4. But once you go down to Q, that's it.
At least for us.
Yeah, that was our. But we don't have any of the boosters. We don't have any of the signal catchers. We don't have.
We
any
have
of that.
Sprint. I don't know if that makes a difference, but maybe
Which
Verizon.
is now T-Mobile.
T-Mobile.
But that was just our experience.
Yeah, and also there is a train that goes by. So if you're in section A, you will hear that train.
Yes.
I don't mind it. I love the train.
Yeah, A, or there's another one right next to A. Basically, by the front of the campground where you enter, right there, you're gonna see the train tracks when you drive in. You're gonna see the train tracks right there, so it's pretty close to where the entrance of the campground is.
Angelo is barbecuing, so but yeah, so there also is laundry here, and I think all Thousand Trails. So you'll see in all our reviews we mentioned, hey, there's laundry. Some are better than the others, but this laundry does have a card that you buy, and then you use the card to, you know, refill on the card and use laundry. And I think it was pretty good, yeah?
Yeah, just don't overload it.
Just don't overload it, and you'll get your clothes washed well and dried fully.
So, also in Acton, about 6 or 7 minutes away from the campground, is the city of Acton, and it's it's a small community, and it has a market, it has a post office. It has, I believe there's a barbershop over there. There's like all the essentials that you like absolutely need. Like,
grocery list.
Yeah, it's a very nice size market, and it has pretty much everything that you need, all the essentials.
And this was the only campground that we've ever experienced freezing cold, and so when I looked it up, there's a lot of indoor playgrounds around the area. Like, that's not far, like maybe 20-30 minutes. We visited one, but yeah, so just so you know, it can get to freezing temperatures. It got all the way down to 24 degrees, I think. And where the water, the pipes actually froze, and so we had to pause on having water, but they were on it totally set.
It wasn't our pipes, it was the pipes from the campground.
Sorry, the campground pipes.
They had shut down the water because it did freeze and it did burst. But yeah, they were just on it. Like, they were on it, and they were just like keeping it going, letting us be informed, letting us know. Like, they're very professional about it. And
I guess maybe one last thing, if it's family friendly, I believe it is. They have like fun little family activities. I know for Valentine's Day they had like a little dance party, hula hoop contest thing, and there was all these kids. But we've met other families there, and so definitely a fun place to, you know.
Would you go back?
Yeah, we already have 3 times. And the thing is, which is funny, is that it's not even at its upgraded point. So I know that when it's upgraded, the stuff is upgraded, it's going to be even better. But I don't know, we're not high maintenance people, but like, we loved it anyways, because it's just great hiking ground. Like, if you want to go for a walk, it'll be like
trees.
Yeah, trees. You're like in a little hiking area.
Like, you really feel just peace, and you feel like you're outdoor.
Yeah, and you're only like 15 minutes away from the city, and yet you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. And the mountains, actually, the view for the mountains were really awesome, especially when it did get cold. You see the snow right on the top. Like, it was a really nice view. So yeah, I definitely would go back again, as we did several times.
Definitely would.
Yeah. Oh, and this is for currently, so I don't know if once they upgrade it, because they have been fixing everything, but being very, I guess, aware of when you are looking for a site, the blue boxes, what is it? Is it a fly?
It's on your teeth.
Is there really?
But it's on the bottom. So yeah, so it doesn't.
It's big?
It's just down there at the bottom.
Okay, well, so when you're looking for a site, because this has been one of the ones that we actually circled a couple for like a while.
Well, because, you know, they have a lot of options.
They do.
You know, it's a big
campground. Yeah, but always checking, which you probably do already. Always checking, make sure the power works and stuff like that. But I think it's because they're upgrading stuff, you know, because they do have, but they're very like good at showing you, like, you'll see the box of the power thing has a big zero. He downloaded it. Okay, so our friend just showed up. I just wanted to say, make sure the boxes, you look at them, and make sure, like, I guess the big circle with the dash is like no power, and all blue is just water. And so, you know, you could ask when you check in, but each box, you know, has a different reason for what it is. So just keeping an eye out of that, because we didn't know that when we first arrived. So, and like I said, once it's all upgraded, who knows, maybe they won't have that anymore, but just to keep that in mind when you do go. So I hope that this campground review / our experience helped, and please comment below if there's anything that maybe you are wondering or you're curious about and maybe we missed it. But yeah, we'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you at the next video. Have a beautifully blessed day. Thanks for being here with us.